Good morning, everyone. My name is Utoxin, and welcome back to Utoxin Plays Factorio. Last episode, you may recall, we worked on designing a smelter. Well, I redesigned it a little bit off camera, and this doesn't have all of the rails back in position yet, but it's a better overall smeltery design. I learned a few things. I used a few things that I learned from watching Xterm and a few other Factorio players. For one thing, I've moved all the chests as close to the center as possible. And for the unloading, I've rigged up a circuit that should... it'll buffer material up in the steel chests, but then it will only put enough material into the provider chests as is currently needed, which should enable even unloading of the train. That's the idea behind it anyway. Basically what happens is these three inserters are all wired up to only trigger if there's less than 0 of what they're supposed to provide in the network. I have this one combinator converting that into a non-item specific signal so that I can just change this one to set all of those. This also still needs my smart logic on it for the train depot. I don't have my comparators on here for that, or my combinators rather. Comparators are Minecraft. But this is a better design overall, and so this is what we're going to go with. Yeah, it should be a pretty fast smeltery. We need a spot to set it up, which is going to be our project for today. I have been looking at my map, and I kind of like having the smelting in this area. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to push this wall out. Yeah, we're going to push this wall out so that we have more space to work here. And then we're going to have probably 2 vertical arrays of these smelters. One for copper, one for iron, with an individual stacker for each. It'll take up a fair bit of space, so I'm probably actually going to push quite a ways out here. Maybe put a wall here and here. We'll see how much space I end up needing. But I think that's the plan. It shouldn't be too hard to push out there. I have plenty of nuclear bombs, atomic bombs, and so we can easily push out here. Hello, I see you guys coming. Are you going to come say hello to my wall? It wants to say hello to you too. Yeah, and you're going to come say hi right here, aren't you? Okay. So, usual drill. I won't make you watch all of this, but I am just going to do this. Okay, it hit him. Which will very rapidly clear space, and then we will be building our new smelting arrays. So as soon as I've got a good bit of this done, I will be bringing you back, and we will take a look at my progress. So see you guys in just a minute. Alright, I am back. I have made quite a bit of progress. If you look at the map, I have cleared all of this area, and I have determined where I want to place my walls. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on getting rail over here so that I can add these to my auto wall building network. And as far as how I'm going to do that, I think a T-junction right here, and then bring this up through here, I think. It'll mean I have to landfill some water here, but I think that's okay. I've got lots of landfill. And if I do a turn like right here, then I can avoid that section of rail. So I think that's the plan. So I'm going to run over and we're going to start doing that. And I might maybe try and do some of this as like a time lapse. I've never actually tried doing a time lapse. Oh, it looks like I had a little visitor spawn out here. That's easy to deal with. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you guys do not get to do your little nesting thing. Sorry. Alright. Get back into town here. Clear some space in my inventory. And then we will grab some landfill and some rail and start working. And I'm going to be taking this wall down, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut myself a new entrance. Okay. Yeah, you guys grab all my stuff. Thank you. There we go. Looks like it's explosives that thing is waiting on. That's fine. This is slowly emptying out this, which means we have tons of landfill there. We also have tons of landfill down in another spot. Let's see. Let's get these filter inserters and stack filter inserters out of my inventory. Get those out. Oh, it wants me to have those. Okay, never mind. Some train stops, some signals. That. Get those out. Get all these little singletons out. Okay. That's starting to be a little better. Alright, let's grab a bunch of landfill. And let's go see about bridging this lake down here so that we can lay our rail. Okay. The smelter is great and all, but I really want to improve it. Okay, we're going to want maximum size here. I'm going to want to swing down and double check, which I guess we can do right down here. And I know there's actually like technically an exploit where you can get a lot of free space for, with landfill. This is going to take basically a strip and a half of landfill to cover this. Alright. We are going to put my bots back on. I'm going to trim the trees out from in front of me so that I can do my thing here. Okay. Okay, get those trees out of my way. Thank you. This is this side. This is this. And then we'll go like there. And that used up all of that landfill. Holy cow. And that should be at least the vast majority of what we need going north. And then we'll need a little bit where we do our turns here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I think I am actually going to try and do a time lapse. Hopefully it turns out. If it doesn't, you won't see it. If it does work, you will see it. So wish me luck. We are back. I
And
have.
joined by Taryn, the kicker of
Yep,
sides.
she has woken up from a nap she was taking. But I have gotten all of the rail laid, as you just saw, hopefully in that time lapse, if it worked. Um,
Choo
and
choo.
we are heading back to base, and I will finish getting the outpost train set up to go out there. And then we're probably. I'm going to have to make sure my make everything is making all the stuff that those outposts need. Because I'm sure that there's something that it was in my old factory that has been torn down that they're going to need. And so let's make sure that's all done. Nice. We're back at base finally. Okay. Get this train off auto. Let my bots do their thing of clearing my inventory. Okay. Here we go. Wow, that has actually built out a lot faster than I expected out there. That's good to see. Cool. So let's make sure that this one is in the list for the wall building train. Let's add wall build 6, time passed, and inactivity. And the trash train, let's add the trash, time passed, and inactivity. There we go. That will give us all of this space to work with. One thing I can do that will help those outposts is I can tear down this wall now. That will definitely help provide the supplies they need. Let's go do that. Let's blacklist substations and roboports so that we can just go tear down this wall without having to worry about making sure the power stays up. Yeah, that should be sufficient, those two things. Okay. Let's see, this is mode blacklist, right? Entity, no. Blacklist those two things. So now it should tear down everything. Here, let's just do like that. Okay, get through this stupid forest here. There we go. Okay. We'll do like that. That will keep my construction bots busy for a little while, but it will provide the supplies that my outpost trains need. At least a good chunk of those supplies. Sweet. Okay, then we are going to cut off the inputs for my smelter here, because I want to redo this. So we're going to come down here, and we are going to cut that and that. We're going to put that up just so it has power, but I've cut the cable connections. So now my bots can, or my base can consume all the ore that's sitting in there, hopefully. Come on. Get into my inventory, bots. Do I have a train in here? It's showing blue on those. No? Why are those showing blue? That's weird. There's no trains in station. Oh dear, it's dumping a bunch of trash into the outpost box here. Okay. Alright, is there anything that these are out of? That is bots. Okay. So it looks like the only thing it's really missing right now is more construction bots. So I need to get construction bots manufacturing up here and then make everything. Okay. So let's see. This will be connected to the logistics network, connect, enabled if construction bots less than 50 in the network. This will manufacture construction bots. That means it needs flying robot frames and electronic circuits. So set those requests. And you will get speed because you can't have productivity. And you are going to need flying robot frames, which are going to come from here. And this is also going to be connected to the network. And it will be disabled if there are less than 50. Let me make sure that I did this less than 50. Less than 50. Okay. That's requesting those things. Can you take... You can take those. So you shall. We're going to have two making that stuff. There we go. Cool. There we go. Is this getting close to refilled? It looks like actually that is refilled. As is that. Good. How's my stone belt over here doing? That's what I was afraid of. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and shut off this factory, because I don't really need it anymore. There we go. This is about to run dry anyway, but I need that stone to be making it into the mall. You know what? I don't actually need those in there. It doesn't need to be that quick. These do need the productivity, though. Because these are relatively expensive items. Cool. I suspect I am possibly out of electric engine units in the network. Oh, there's no power up there. I need to get up there and fix that. Let's take a train. Train will be much faster. That is wall trash 6 would be a good spot to go to. Wall trash 6. Hello. Wall trash 6. Time passed. Go. This will be the fastest way to get out there by far. Am I fueling this train with rocket fuel? No, it's still on solid fuel. I should fix that. Okay. So we need to fix that outpost so it has power. Because it's not going to work at all without power. Oops. And then I guess next episode we can start on getting our new smelters laid out. Maybe do a little bit more work on the make everything. Make sure it can make all the stuff it needs. Oh, it's so nice having a good rail network. Hello, little train. Okay, you pause for a second. Okay, you come to there, and you come to there. Oh dear.
Huh.
This wants a little more room here. Let me give myself some room to pull forward.
Well, hello, Key.
Okay, can I get forward far enough? Yes.
Our cat is sitting here on my stool watching with a great deal of interest.
Okay, so that will let that in there. Let's see. How far away is this? That is... We're going to tell it to come here next. We're going to tell it to skip its normal order because I want to make sure supplies get out here. Okay, it should be coming pretty quick. Those are fast little trains. Yep, there it comes. Okay, yeah, we can do some iron smelters here and some copper smelters here. That'll work well. Okay, here it comes. Can pull in, and will it get stuff off the train? Why is it not getting stuff off the train? Oh, it is. Okay. It's just hard to see. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. So it has started getting the supplies it needs. Let us go ahead and get back to there. I'm going to leave all my bots behind again. Oh well. They'll catch up eventually. Okay. There we go. That fixes that. And I think that's probably a good spot to wrap up this episode. So for now, my name is Utoxin. This has been another episode of Utoxin Plays Factorio. And I will see you next time.